Latinos in our state are organizing to oppose the Trump administration's actions on immigration, and that became the focus of an annual gathering that always happens outside the state capitol, where this year our Angeline McCall talked with Latino leaders about mass deportations and Trump's effort to end birthright citizenship.
Let's remember that we are here today because we are fighting hate in this country.
Every legislative year comes with it Latino Advocacy Day at the Capitol. This year feels especially important.
Those people do not know what it's like to be us and to live in our shoes.
Behind the waves of support, worries of what's to come under the Trump administration for the next 4 years.
I've lost my brother to deportation. I've lost a father to deportation. This is the painful reality we're living in today.
When President Trump talks about mass deportations, the people here know those promises translate into a personal impact.
Sadly enough, history is repeating itself, and it breaks my heart.
The woman responsible for this chant, the one we've come to know as Yes We Can, Dolores Huerta, started her civil rights work in the 50s along Cesar Chavez to protest for farm worker rights.
Yeah, we've got to get up the courage because we know that we are going to face some hard times ahead.
Huerta is still fighting for civil rights so many decades later.
Whose house is it? All right.
Hundreds of people marched to the state capitol with plans to lobby elected officials.
I remember when he first took office, many of my friends and their parents would not show up to school because they were scared, or they would not show up to work because they were scared that ICE would show up and take them. Woo!
The leaders of tomorrow being shaped by the ones today.
Because what you are doing here is actually an inspiration and an example of what we need to do all over the United States of America, right?
Voces Unidas en Color Latina that organize Latino Advocacy Day every year do research about some of the most important issues to the Latino community in Colorado. The last poll they released in the last 6 months shows issues like inflation and the rising cost of living as key priorities. We also know that roughly a third of Latinos consider federal immigration issues at the very top of their concerns as well.
I remember the last time that we talked about that polling, you said that Colorado's Latinos, while obviously not monolithic, moved in some different ways than Latinos around the country did in the last year.
Yeah, actually, they did. And what we saw is that we saw large percentages, for instance, of people, supporting increasing the number of immigration judges to really shorten court processing times. We also saw things like increasing legal pathways, 75% of support in that poll for legal pathways. And we know those are under attack under the Trump administration as well.
Angeline McCall, thank you very much.